So Dan, when you go into an old house, how do you think about it? What do you think about doing as soon as you walk through that door?
Well, I deal with a lot of different clients, and some people are advanced and they've done a lot to the house, and they need to find a track record or a path for them to follow from where they are now. I try to. Some people don't have anything done, and I try to help them find what rebates and programs there are available for getting free insulation and things like that that'll really help you along in the process of doing the work, because it's expensive. A lot of people can't do it all at once, and if we set up a sort of program to do it incrementally, it is a real good way to go, and I try to help people manage that.
Yeah. And what would be some of the things, what would the program look like? What would it generally start with, recognizing that it's going to be different for everybody? But generally, what do you start with? What do you continue to?
Well, I start by really looking at the house, and I do, depending on what my client wants, I can do a multiple level, interview and look at the house to see what the house needs. And I talk to them, we can just look at the house. We can do an infrared study of the house. We can do a blower door study of the house and see where the leaks are. I like to have the client along so that they can see what's leaking, and so that they can be educated as we go along through the process. And it's a good program because it teaches people about where the problems are, and that the problems sometimes can be the people themselves. And it could be an open window in the wintertime contributing to a higher heat bill, and as simple as that. And those things are really rewarding when you start paying less because you've changed your habits.
That
So
makes
that's
sense.
good. Yeah.
And what's the other end of the spectrum look like as far as what people do to their houses? I mean, when do you think about things like solar panels or geothermal or even just insulation?
Well, the rule of thumb is, especially coming from a Building Performance Institute certification, is get the house tightened up first, insulate it, get it to perform properly. Then consider different heating systems, where along with it consider different heating systems, and that might include thermal solar or a solar voltaic array to add into the project.
Yeah.
That's basically, there's all different levels that people can achieve, and it depends on what financing is available. There's 0% financing available that people can use, and we can take them through those paces and take them as far as they need to go or can go.